looking amazing.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was really important that I got Phil's take on what happened with Shiloh. You know, I get all nervy when I am around you.
I don't know. I still don't know. It's always fun. And you know that...
Oh my gosh, that seems so long ago. Even with everything that's going on, I'm really, really excited to see him. I just need Phil to be very clear that he was not trying to be harmful, and I'm hoping that this dinner will help resolve any type of questions. I have to like slightly turn the conversation to like kind of being serious for just 2 seconds. The conversation kind of went to you and Shiloh.
Oh.
Not in the best way. She said that you did physically pick her up and she didn't want you to pick her up.
It's been a rough few days, right? But I want to make sure that I reassure Sydney where I stand. I want to make sure there's no doubts, there's no question. I'm moving in her direction. I don't want stuff to be misconstrued. Our recollection of events, and I mentioned this to Shiloh, are completely different. At the end of the day, it is my judgment call on this. Like, did I want to pick her up? No. Did I try to get her to go back? Yes. That is something that I'm adamantly against. I'm not trying to put my hands on anybody. I'm not doing that. I didn't put my hands on her. I literally picked her up to bring her back to a place where I thought was safe. I'll apologize to her for it because I understand how it feels. It bothers me that she's hurt by it.
I don't feel any different about you.
I appreciate that.
From hearing her story and talking to you now, so. Listen, everyone that genuinely knows you is going to say the same exact thing. It's calm, it's kind, it's genuine. What you see is what you get with you. You have no ulterior motive. And the last thing that I would ever think about is you trying to aggressively pick a girl up and make her feel uncomfortable. That's the last. I cannot see that.
In normal Sydney fashion, she is understanding. This conversation went much better than I thought. To have somebody that understands your character, understands who you are as a person, as a man, and can see through some of the BS is an amazing feeling. It's like a relief. Appreciate you because you've been handling this pretty cool.
I can only base my decisions off of how you treat me, and you're just not that guy. Any sort of question mark that I had coming into this conversation has been completely cleared up. He was able to be vulnerable with me. Although the Shiloh situation wasn't anything that should have happened, it made us closer. We were able to kind of break down different layers and to see each other like in a different light.
How you? He's trying to match your swag.
I'm actually feeling great about coming to the end of this journey. I have no hard feelings towards Mumin or anybody in this process.
What's going on? Oh, wow. Daddy.
I think Phil was chilling with Sydney. And I'm pretty sure Frank was chilling with Sydney and Mumin. I guess some people are still undecided.
We're getting down to the wire, you know? Are you nervous?
Of course,
Are
y'all
you
make me
hurt?
choke.
You better not be nervous. The exes thing should have been really weird. I actually had fun.
That was the first time I ever saw you sweat.
I'm still a little torn, and I'm hoping I'm gonna make the right decision in the long run.
How do you like the
it.
change?
I like the switch. I like the switch
I
up.
do. I
see it.
switch it up a lot. You don't have any second doubts?
Nope. The universe reveals to me the things that need to be revealed without me looking.
Walter has still been very inconsistent with me. He seems genuine, but like his vibe and like his energy that I'm getting from him is like telling me something different. It's like 1 minute he feeling me, the next minute he not.
First, I want to say I'm proud of each of you all for making it this far. Trusting the method to the madness. You got to give it up. Come on. Give it up to yourself. We have come a long way. Ain't no stopping now. We're going to keep this ride going. Fellas, you will be introducing your favorite ladies to the people that know you the best. You got to remember, the final decision belongs to you. I have given you every tool that will open up your heart and your mind. When the time comes, you got to ask yourself, and you got to ask each other, if you are truly ready to love. It ends right here. My hope is that your journey on love continues. Be well in a yo moment.
This is a bad idea. What the hell? My family talks too goddamn much.
I got my cousin Tony and my cousin Desiree. These are two people who are very, very close to me. I don't have siblings, and this is basically my brother and my sister. I'm kind of dating two women.
Hi.
Sorry.
I'm good, Mom.
There's a lot of stuff that I want to know. I need to see the perspective of the ones that he truly loves. They're gonna tell me the truth.
I normally do very, very well with families, but you still never know.
Being that he has a lot of male friends and female friends, how do you feel about that? Well, at least the female side.
He's used to being like in the bar scene. If he has me around someone, I never have to question it.
3 at most. The older I get, the more the number just, kind of stops about right there. But the most important thing is if we can financially make that happen.
Right.
What makes Frankie so different from any other guy that you have had previously?
I've never dated someone that was like me, that compliments me. So that's the major difference. We're friends. Our foundation is friendship, and you've got to have that.
Do you guys feel like he's ready to love?
I do.
He's always been ready to love. I feel it's just he hasn't found the right person.
What type of woman do you think he needs?
I think he needs a woman who's gonna understand the direction he's headed. You know what I mean?
He has a lot going for himself. Needs someone to support him throughout.
I feel good about our connection, but at the same time, what's gonna happen? I don't know.
Where do you feel like he needs growth? I want to hear a woman's perspective.
Frankie is flawless.
You gonna ride for me? I appreciate you, cuz.
Do you think he's perfect?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you feel?
I feel the same way because where he came from to where he is now, it's
He's
amazing.
grown. Do you think that he's ready for marriage?
Definitely.
With the right person.
With the
Of
right
course.
person.
Our connection is still pretty solid, but I'm still like on the fence. Like, who am I gonna go with, Phil or Frank? I still have a lot to think about.
They definitely both have good qualities, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's
my decision, huh?
It all
for you to
comes
figure out.
down to how they make you feel.
Yeah.
A lot's on the table right now.
If they like her, it'll be good. If they don't like her, that'll definitely make me hesitant.
How long you know her?
Couple of months.
How old is she?
She's 46.
Where's she from?
Virginia.
Ever been married?
Grill her, don't grill me.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Our journey has not been anything like I thought, but I just know that as long as I stay true to me, I can maybe get some of the answers that I'm looking for. I was born in Seoul, Korea.
What do you see in Walter?
When I first, his aura, like literally it was coming off of you. I knew that this was someone that needed to be in my life for the rest of my life. How is he in a relationship?
Whoa, what a question.
I got some questions too.
Oh, okay. No
Come on,
problem.
Auntie. Is he really affectionate?
Walter is affectionate.
Really? The reason I asked that question is because throughout this process, Walter has not been affectionate with me.
So kids, have you guys had that discussion
Have we?
about kids?
So this is the thing.
Yes.
I had my daughter when I was 37.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm a single mom.
Do you want her to have her father in her life?
I
Or
want
not?
her to have happiness in her life.
Uh-huh.
It's always been strong, but there have been red flags. I just met this man's family. This is my life, and I want to make the right decision.
She's a little different than the girls that we've seen before.
Yeah. I'm feeling she's been through a lot. We have a great friendship. We like each other as people. So I want to build on that foundation. With her, like I said, instant connection, and I like her as a person.
Right. Are you surprised?
I came into this thing with an open mind and an open heart. Whatever happens, happens.
I can't think of nobody but my brother Leroy and my cousin Darnell. I think I got somebody with a lot of potential. Her name is Aisha. Look who it is, this gorgeous goddess.
I'm back again.
Mwah.
We're just gonna get to know you a little bit better. What brought you down here to the Chocolate City?
My divorce happened while I was here. I was with my husband for 12 years. When children are a product of divorce, they sometimes start to feel like they're to blame.
Right.
I wasn't ready to introduce them to another man. I don't want them to ever break up with somebody else again until I know that that person is for keeps.
Are you looking at her?
No.
I know, we had a moment right there.
I can see they have his best interest because that's his clique.
What attracted you to Dante?
He is funny. And he listens to me. I am like about intentions. I come from Southern women, so I want you to court me. That's how it goes. The man comes for the woman, and she shows him how she can lay down a house, you know?
Oh. Does that mean that the woman is supposed to maintain the house and the guy is supposed to do everything outside of the house?
Women should have the choice to work if they want to. I do believe that the man is the provider, and then the woman, she makes sure his home is nice. And if you want to give me a bill or two, I'm not opposed to that either, but it's...
A bill or two? What about 50-50?
Nah, I'm 50-50. But a bill or two.
We was raised by a single woman. So everything that a man can do, a woman can do.
Of course.
And my mom taught me how to fish. She taught us carpentry. She taught us electricity, you know.
And I could do all of those things.
Okay.
I'm a builder. Like, even when I'm at my salon, we can help each other. But you're gonna court me, you're gonna open the doors, bring me flowers, you're gonna tell me I'm beautiful, and then in return, I get to love on you and make you feel good and special. I don't want to challenge a man. I don't want to be masculine. I want to live in my feminine energy. And I want him to be the man, the big papa. Go make that bacon and come home to mama. I might be cooking dinner in some lingerie or something like that.
Aisha has an interesting take. She'd rather just be in a total feminine role and just allow me to kill the food, bring it home. So that can be an adjustment. But I'm here for it.
She said her word is, you know, you love on me, I love on you. That right there is good enough for me to be like, let's continue to move on in this process.
Sydney's about to meet my family, and I'm really happy about that. But Frank and I both like Sydney, so this is probably the one time that I'm really nervous throughout this process. I invited my aunt, my mom's sister. She's like my second mother now, and my cousin. She asks all the tough questions. As I start to zero in on Sydney, welcome to D.C. You haven't even been.
I've never
up here.
been.
I know. When it comes to grilling a girl, you was on the first flight.
So you think she could be the one?
That's the big question.
I usually do well under pressure, but I'm hoping that meeting Phil's family will help, connect the dots.
Oh my goodness, she is pretty, Phil.
Phil is a family man, so this is a make or break moment. He's very handsome.
So what else do you like about him?
I love that he's really protective, but he has like a quiet strength about him. Is he usually quiet with his family?
Kind of.
I was about to say, I'm like,
Loud? When he's loud, he's loud.
He's definitely talkative. Oh my gosh, he has me on the phone for 2 hours. I'm like,
Really?
yes.
What about the other 9?
because she has options too out there.
Was a guy named Frank that I knew. We have like similar lifestyles.
If you hadn't connected with Phil, would you be with the other person? Frank?
That's a good question. Frank and I, instantly we click. When we go out together, everyone knows us. Our friendship circles are very similar, but this is calm for me and peaceful for me. And that's what makes me feel comfortable.
I like that.
Overall, Sydney seemed to enjoy my family. My family really seemed to enjoy her. And I don't get to say that too often. I don't bring too many people around my family. I always end up smiling when I'm around Sydney. We've shared our stories, we've shared our vulnerabilities, and it feels right.
I have a really hard decision to make. Overall, my date with Phil went really well. I felt like that really brought us close together, but who are we going to start a relationship with and possibly end up being your husband? I don't know.
Seemed like she was a good head on her shoulders.
But where do you see yourself long term with her?
With her, I think it is real. What I look for in a relationship is somebody that, at your lowest moment, is going to pull you out of that, speak life into you. And I think she's done that. And you will see, she's still got her decision.
I'm sure.
It's been tough.
Several weeks ago, we gathered 22 of DC's finest singles. Remaining singles rose to that challenge. And now, just might be ready to love. They'll have to decide if they're gonna leave this journey in a relationship. We're about to find out which of our final couples are truly ready to love.
It's choosing day, and the choice is already obvious. Sabrina and I, we know each other. We've discussed what we want. So let's just walk into the sunset.
I knew what I came to do.
You're coming down looking like a princess. Queens.
This journey has been one for the books. I wanted to stay true to myself, and I wanted to give a lot of people a chance to get to know me, vice versa. In the end, it was clear of who I was going to leave this journey with.
Going into choosing day is a little nerve-wracking. It's like, all right, this is real, this is happening. I think I'm making the right choice.
I hope she chooses me, because I'm ready to choose her.
Amazing. I'm telling you now that I choose you.
I didn't really know, what was about to happen. I want what's supposed to be for me. I don't want you to choose me and you don't have anything to back it up. I want you to choose me and you sat with it and taken the time to process and understand what that's going to require. And so I feel like I know how this is going to go.
When it comes to matters of the heart, I'm not going to say it's a struggle, but I do not take you lightly. I took that time diligently, so I knew I was making the right decision.
I'm standing here, I'm looking around, where this woman at? I know she didn't get no cold feet.
How I feel going into the date with Dante is butterflies.
From the moment we walked into the mansion, locked eyes, we created a friendship almost instantly.
Yes.
We avoided all the BS. And there was a lot of BS.
It was a lot.
But we were able to separate ourselves from that. I choose you.
Oh.
You give me butterflies. And throughout the entire journey, I've never felt any of that. Instantly, I just knew. I was like, this is different. You're kind, you're honest, you're protective. And I was hoping that you were gonna choose me. Because I choose you.
I got you a gift.
Are you gonna propose to me already? You remembered my birthday?
She has this personality and this aura about her that just draws you closer.
I wouldn't trade this experience for anything at all. I just felt like everything that I went through was completely worth it for this moment. Phil is absolutely everything that I wanted. I couldn't have made a better choice.
If you'd have me, I'd love to continue this journey with you from here on out.
The truth of the matter is, I was drawn to you from the very, very first day.
I feel safe here. As long as we continue to communicate,
Yeah.
we'll be good.
I want to be not just your man, but I want to be the right man. I want to be a part of your life. I hope you would like to be a part of mine.
It's a yes. It's me and Frank. We chose each other. I feel like we're both ready for love.
I've been looking forward to the day where I have a lady of my life I can trust to have a future with. This beautiful person is definitely the one for me.
This wasn't really a happy time for me. Throughout this process, you have always been my number one, but you've always made me feel like number two. I wasn't getting phone calls. I wasn't getting texts. I think you were consistent for like a good week and a half, and I appreciated that. I know how it feels to be pursued by a man that really wants me. What I got from you was not that. I deserve the best. I want the best. And unfortunately, at this point, I will always love you as a friend.
Right. I hadn't talked to her since she spoke with my family. And after she spoke with my family, I thought it was all good.
I'll talk to you soon, I hope.
Yeah. Give me a call.
I will, because your ass don't call me.
Nobody's perfect. Us as friends would still have been cool. It didn't have to be like that.
10 women, I didn't know what to expect, and then there was you. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know in this present moment, I choose you.
I choose you too.
All right.
It's been a minute since I had this feeling. You promise you got me?
I got you.
Promise.
Watch me work.
I said to this man, this old better be real, but I felt it. It was.
Aisha, where did you come from? At this point in time, I'm floating. I'm like, man, like, I won the lottery. The guy who was on the bench came off the bench, hit the three-point shot, won a championship, and we right into the sunset.
Now I'm ready.